Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's an interesting analogy to see that movie and compare with a corporate world. But when I saw, I was comparing with a government institute or a religion and how they're related. But probably you're right. We can do both or any number of combinations. But like you said, there are three different classes. One is elite class, the second one is the supporting elite class, the third one is mass. That's good, interesting
Yes.
analogy. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if we look at the story, it starts with Furiosa, the heroine, and she is working for elites. However, she didn't become zombie like Nux or anybody else. So that means her conscience, her thinking is still proper. That's why she wanted to take all the valuable wives from that prison, and she wanted to escape. She attempted, and she goes, and then Bloodbag is actually supporting Nux as they are going away from the Citadel. That's the city or head office, and they wanted to go to a place called Green Place. Obviously, green pasture. Okay, here we have hell, and we are oppressed. I was born somewhere in at far far away green place. Let's go there and get freedom. So that's a obviously a noble goal or a worthy goal, because the current situation is not good, so you have to do something to get out of it. So even though I think she, just like Max, who is a blood bag at this point of time, they are not brainwashed. Can I say that? That's why they wanted to be free out of this matrix, or downtown, whatever we
Citadel.
call it.
Yep.
Um, right? So they attempt to do that, and then eventually, they have a deal with another gang called bikers gang, and they try to get out of the cannons, and they'll try to block these people, etc., etc. However, after 1 hour, they almost reach the green place, and then they realize that it's not green anymore. So then they realize, then they have to make a choice. Okay, okay, what do we do now? We are here. Can we go back? If we go there, they'll probably kill us. And what do we see? What we see is never-ending salts. So they put the rig aside, and they start taking the bikes and hoping that after 160 miles or whatever, they'll get a green place or better place. So they start the journey, but not with a great hope. So that's when Max again decides that, hey, okay, I'll not join. He usually he's a road warrior. He doesn't want to join with anybody. Probably with whatever trauma he has in his previous life. Like even though we are social animals in Western movies, I think hero or somebody, he goes in his own road. So he's a road warrior. So he initially says he wouldn't join, and even Furiosa really didn't. Insist, because they really don't have a great relationship, right? It's just started few hours ago, and they cannot influence each other. But however, later, Max realizes that uh, this road might not help, but at least if we go back, we can get the water. And even I forgot about mentioning mother's milk. That mother's milk is available only for the elite class of, according to the story, that's most valuable, nutritious, or whatever. Only few people can get access to. So now, okay, now we know that this place is even worse. Why don't we go back, do the same fight, and at least we get water and probably mother's milk and whatnot. And if we really, handle Immortal Joe, probably we can, rule that place in a better way, not really oppressing all the people. So Max gives this idea, and then, hope, and then they return. And then again, we have action sequences for the next, whatever, 45 minutes or 30 minutes, which is again for probably, that is also interesting, very high quality work there, a lot of budget, and good screenplay went there. And then finally they they were able to kill the Immortan Joe and bullet form guy or whoever, all the side villains, if you can call. So then, okay, then they're back. So they Furiosa and the wives, all the wives who are not brainwashed are healthy people. That's why they are valuable in that society. All these people are actually attacking, but they don't want to kill anybody. All the healthy people are so valuable for that society, so they want to get them back without killing them, without hurting them, etc. So now with that, so they'll try and come back, but with a different perspective, and they were able to kill the immortal Joe, and now they probably appreciate this place even better. Earlier they thought it is hell, but now we cannot call it heaven, but it is definitely better than non-existing or existing only in dreams. The green place. So now they are back. So this journey is probably important. Without this journey, they will not be happy in the hell. And because of the journey, and because of the effort, and because of the success one and success two, they are here. So now they'll appreciate whatever they earned with lot of effort. Otherwise, without this journey, they wouldn't even dream of killing Emoton Joe and whatnot. I mean, this is the this is the system. There is no way we can fight it. We just have to live with the situation. That's what they probably would continue. But because of this journey and probably Max help, they came back with victory and with a different perspective, with a great appreciation to water and all the resources, etc. So I think this is probably required for each person. Maybe a person will not like some place, and yes, they should definitely try to go to some other place. If they don't find that place interesting or as good as they initially assumed, then they don't have to curse themselves. Rather, now they should appreciate what they already had and come back, come home, but with an appreciation, with a different, matured perspective.